Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wattpad Book Club. I'm your host, Phoenix, and today I got my lovely friend over here. I got Joline.
Hiyo!
I thought about you the other day when I went to Target on Sunday because they
Think about me, that's crazy.
I was, because they were playing that song that was like, just like, Joline, Joline.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, a song that I like that you know I like? That's crazy. And then you said that. And
No,
like, oh.
They just kept repeating your name, and I'm like, oh my god, that's my Pookie's name. And also I saw Batman and Superman stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, that Joline is everywhere. How have you been, Pookie?
You know, I'm making it.
Good.
Somehow. Oh, okay.
Well,
how have you been?
I've been good. It's important that you're good too, because you're important to me, and I want to see you flourish in life.
Aw, thanks.
So gay as hell when I said that.
Wait, you say such gay things to me.
I say so many gay things all the time. Let's just be honest. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Gay is one whoever was. Yeah. Love you.
Love you too. And speaking of gay things, we're going to be reading more of the Polytrix fanfiction thruple thing that's going on. It's going to take a while. We're getting like 3 chapters done every time we read, but we're going to get it done.
This is the one we did the first episode with the live studio audience, right?
Yeah, Elf, the live studio audience. Also, I have this bottle of wine next to me. I'm half tempted to drink it.
Wait, you said it was half empty?
Well, I drank half of it, so...
Oh.
I mean, there's a good amount in here. No,
Were you drinking straight from the bottle?
Yeah.
Or should we be concerned?
Well, I got no one to fucking share it with. Why pour a glass? I got the bottle right here. You know what? If I end up streaming after this with like Minecraft or something while building the train station, I'm just gonna start drinking.
Wait, yo, hold the phone.
What?
We're gonna back up a few steps.
Back up
train
what?
Station?
Yeah, we're building a subway station in Minecraft to connect some important places together.
Oh, y'all need help digging or something?
Yeah, we can be digging and stuff and placing blocks and shit because we're in Minecraft.
Dude, I love mining.
Dude,
it is my favorite activity ever of all time.
All right, right
mining
after this.
aimlessly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, right now.
Fuck the recording. Let's just do this.
Oh god, no. We've already postponed it twice.
Yeah. Alright, let me grab my coin. Would you like to be heads or tails to read first?
I'm feeling tails. Tails.
Alright. It's
like
tails!
The old guy. Okay.
Also, the only thing I remember is that Celine was being a bitch the last time we read, and I think that's really all I should remember.
I feel like Celine's a bitch in every K-pop Demon Hunters fanfic.
I mean, no one fucking likes her, let's just be honest.
You know what? I need some fluff with Celine. Specifically Celine. But except it's not like the girls exist yet. I need to be between her being besties with Rumi's mom and the other girl. I need that.
She was best friends with Rumi's mom, right? They weren't like sisters or something?
Yeah, they're best friends, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I love the theory that she was in love with Rumi's mother and stuff. I'm sorry.
The angst potential. Yeah. The angst potential is so much with that.
Someone's probably written the fanfiction about that yet.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I hope so. Not on here though. Not on fucking Wattpad. On AF3, the good shit.
Okay. I wasn't listening. Not really. I was pretending to scroll through a book I wasn't reading. Curled up on the couch, the blanket over my legs and headphones in. Not playing music. Because what I was really doing was watching them. Mira and Zoe. They were sitting at the kitchen counter, bathed in late afternoon light, sharing a bowl of popcorn like it was sacred. Zoe was mid-story, hands flying everywhere, voice rising and falling like a roller coaster, dramatic as always. Mira laughed. Not a polite laugh, the kind that crinkled her nose and made her shoulder shake. And Zoe looked so damn proud to be the reason. I stared down at the screen in my hand, pretending to turn a page, with my stomach twisted. It didn't make sense. They were always closed. That was nothing new. Zoe had always pulled Mira into her chaos, taking her into midnight baking sessions, making her sing terrible karaoke, forcing her to dance when she was grumpy. Mira would complain, grumble, and shove her away, but she never left the room. And lately, she laughed more. Not at me, at Zoe. I swallowed hard, eyes burning slightly over the same since I'd been fake reading for 10 minutes. I should be happy. They were smiling again. After everything with Joline, after the grave, after the nightmares and the marks and the ache I still carry in my bones. They were healing, and that should have felt like relief. But all I felt was this ache, deep, cold, and a little ugly. Jealousy. I hated that word. It made me feel weak, heady, like I was 7 again, staring out a window watching other kids laugh and with families I didn't have. But now I was staring at them, and I couldn't help it. I used to be the one Zoe looked at first when she told a joke, the one Mira sat closer to, just enough that her shoulder would brush mine. I used to feel the gravity pulling them towards me, and now they were orbiting each other, and I was somewhere in the dark. Mira brushed a curl out of Zoe's face, laughing at something too quiet for me to hear. I closed my book. I'm going for a walk, I said. Neither of them looked over immediately. Want company? Zoe finally asked, half turning in her chair. No, I said too fast. It's fine. I didn't wait for a response. The front door closed behind me harder than I meant it to. And outside, I let the wind bite at my skin. Because, at least out here, I didn't have to smile through something that felt like it was slipping away. The air outside was colder than it looked. I walked past the mailbox, down the sidewalk, through a part of the neighborhood where street lamps haven't flickered on yet. I didn't have a destination. I just needed to move, get away from the sound of Mira's laugh echoing in my ears. That laugh used to be mine, or at least I thought it was.
Joline, I really hate to interrupt you, but I fatally figured out how to peel these peelers.
Oh, thank God!
You take the stem at the top and you pull it. I got it out.
Do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy peeling them?
It was really good. I'm so glad I figured it out because it was bothering me this entire time.
Yeah, I'm just like, you were just popping it out in your mouth. They're called peelers. Peel the damn thing.
It's a cow farm. There's gonna be cows outside. Anyway, continue. I just wanted to interrupt to breaking news.
No. That was perfect. I need, that was vital information. My fingers fidgeted with the cuff of my hoodie, sleeves long enough to hide the faint violet still glowing under my skin. My marks hadn't changed colors in hours, and that alone felt unfamiliar, like I was frozen in the wrong emotion. Not grief, not rage, not fear, just left behind. Part of me knew it wasn't fair. Mira and Zoe had always been close, opposites that balanced each other out, and I loved them both in such different, tangled ways that I didn't even know how to name it. But tonight, watching them share something small, something warm, it made me feel like a shadow in my own home.
I still see shadows in my room.
I noticed the moment the door shut behind Rumi. Not because it was loud, but because of how loud the quiet felt after. Zoe was still talking, but I stopped listening halfway through her story about a cursed pancake syrup. She hadn't seemed to notice, but I had. I replayed Rumi's voice in my head, the way she said no after Zoe offered to walk with her too fast, too sharp. She was pulling away again. It wasn't like before, when she was drowning in grief or fear. This was different. She wasn't hiding. She was watching. And something in that watching felt like hurt. Zoe's laugh trailed off, finally catching the silence between us. Mira? I blinked, striking my eyes back to her. Yeah? She frowned. Where did you just go? Nowhere, I lied. Just thinking. She leaned back, arms crossed loosely, studying me in that way she does when she's not sure if she wants to push or back off. Her energy had quieted since Rumi left. Less spark, more simmer. She's been off today, she said softly. I nodded. Yeah. I think she saw it. That made me pause. Saw what? Zoe's mouth pressed into a thin line. Us. I didn't respond right away because us is still a word I didn't know how to define. I looked at the door, and the ache in my chest had two names, and neither of them were easy. I knocked on Rumi's door about an hour later. Not loud, just enough. No answer. I leaned my head against the wood and whispered, I saved you the last pancake. It's not cursed. Probably. Still nothing. I didn't open the door. I just sat on the floor outside of it. Because if she was hurting, if she was fading out in the way I thought she might be, the last thing she needed was a performance, or space, or Mira's laugh in the background. She needed me. Real, quiet, waiting. I could do that, even if it killed me a little. Rumi, please tell me you're okay in there, I whispered. Then I heard a little click, like the door was unlocked now. I opened it slowly, and she was sitting on her bed in a blanket with a blanket wrapped around her. And I sat next to her. I didn't say anything. I just wanted her to know I was there for her. The silence stretched long and comfortable until it wasn't. Until it felt like pressure behind my eyes and a fist in my throat. Until I couldn't breathe around it anymore. And then I broke. I didn't mean to cry. Not like this. Not in a way that made sound, but the sob came before I could stop it, sharp and sudden, and I curled forward like I was trying to fold it out of myself. Zoe was there instantly. Arms wrapped around me like instinct. Not tight, not crushing, just steady. I pressed my forehead against her shoulder and shook, sobbing into the sleeve of her hoodie. I can't, I choked. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to feel this right. She didn't say anything, just rubbed slow circles into my back. I kept going, the words tumbling out like falling glass. Sorry, I read ahead.
What's happening?
I like you. I like you so much it hurt. I like Mira too, and I thought it was just Mira for so long, and then you'd smile at me or say something, and only you could say, and I'd feel it. Zoe, I'd feel it, and I'd hate myself for it. I gasped for air, tears still falling. Because how could I want both of you? How could I want two hearts when I can't even keep mine together? I thought it made me selfish or broken, or I'd lose both of you if I ever said it out loud. Zoe's arms didn't loosen. Her voice was low and it finally came. You didn't lose us. Something creaked. The door. I turned fast, tears still burning in my vision, and there she was. Mira, sitting in the doorway, eyes wide and shining, but not surprised. Like, maybe she'd heard. Maybe she already knew. She stepped in slowly, walked to the bed, sat down beside me on the other side. Then I was held on both ends. She didn't say it's okay, or I knew. She didn't say anything at all. She just rested her hand over mine. The three of us. Breathing the same air. And for the first time in what felt like forever, I wasn't holding it all alone.
Yes! It happened! Oh no!
Oh, please don't tell me it was a fucking dream. Please, don't tell me.
It's not like that. I just read the trigger warning for this chapter. I had to read it. I'm like, shit!
I'm scared.
Oh,
This ad's about to end.
What if I did fucking say, like, yeah, Joline, she woke up and nothing happened?
None of, she didn't, Okay,
Okay, at least it's the scars. I was like, I don't know if I can read the action of it happening. Alright. Chapter 8. What should I say? I know what I've been saying this entire time. Make out. But, like... Sorry. Rumi. After I confessed, we all stayed in my room. Zoe hugged me from the side softly, and Mira held my hand. Her thumb went back and forth across It was quiet. They knew I needed quiet time to go through my thoughts, make peace with them. But that was not possible. The thoughts haunted me. I'm not good enough. They can never love me. Tears still drained down my face slowly, not a lot. Mira didn't say anything, but she shifted closer. Her forehead rested lightly against mine. It was warm, grounding. Zoe's arm tightened around my shoulder like it would squeeze the sadness out of me. I don't know why you guys even care. I mean, you guys were having a fun time, and I just opened up to you, and Zoe stopped me. She let out a soft breath, not quite a sigh. Because we do. Mira's hand gripped mine tighter, and because you're worth it, even when you don't see it. I looked down at our hands, her steadily, mine shaking. I hated how broken I felt, like a mirror dropped too many times, taped together, but never really the same. I wanted to believe them, I really do, but those thoughts don't just disappear because someone told me it's not true. Can I not be okay right now? I asked them, not knowing if it was a question for them or myself. You don't have to be, Zoe said quietly. We're not here to fix you, just stay with you. That broke something in me, not in a bad way, more like a first crack of sunlight through a window after days in a storm. Like what I did there? I didn't answer. Sorry, I just leaned into both of them, closed my eyes, and let myself exist there, hurting but not alone. The silence stretched and the room dimmed with the setting sun, my skin gone cold, meaning my marks were changing. I didn't have to look, I could feel the slow, crawling heat ripple underneath the surface of my skin, the deep blue appearing. Zoe shifted beside me and whispered, Rumi, your patterns. I nodded, not moving. I know, I could feel them. Mira sat up straighter, her eyes were on my shoulder now. I would have normally fixed my sweater, hiding them, but I didn't have the strength, and the marks weren't the only thing visible now. Mira's breath caught, barely, but I heard it. It wasn't loud, not surprise, not judgmental, just heartbreak wrapped in the air. I didn't move, couldn't. My shoulders were still exposed, just enough under the stretched out collar of my hoodie. The deep blue marks glowed low, shifting with the pulse of my sadness, but beneath them, the scars were worse than I remembered. Old ones that looked like they had faded with time, fresh ones that hadn't. And I could feel Mira seeing them, all of them. Zoe's arm still rested lightly around mine. Her warmth solid and unshaken. She hadn't noticed, not yet. Mira didn't speak, not with words. She just lifted her free hand slowly, steadily, and touched my shoulder, like she was asking permission without saying it. Her thumb brushed over the edge of one of the older scars. She didn't flinch. I did. Sorry, I breathed out too fast. I didn't mean for you to see that. She pulled her hand back gently, not out of disgust, just care. Like she was afraid I might crumble, like I might fold in on myself and disappear. Zoe shifted behind me, her voice was soft. See what? And that's when I froze. Mira didn't answer, neither did I. I just looked at the blanket, at the soft fold of the fabric clenched in my hands, waiting. But Zoe, she's not oblivious, she never has been. I felt her pull away slightly to really look, at my shoulder, and felt the second she saw them. Not the marks, the scars. Her breath stopped. Then, without a word, she wrapped both arms around me from behind, her cheek resting against the back of my neck, not squeezing, not asking, not demanding, just there. Rumi, she said, barely audible. I wish you didn't hurt alone. The dam almost broke again. My throat tightened, tears welled, stung, but I kept swallowing them back like I had something to prove. I didn't want to be a burden, I said, voice thin. I thought if you knew everything, you'd leave, or feel sorry for me, or worse, stop looking at me the way you do. Zoe pulled in closer, voice still quiet. The way we look at you is never gonna change, not because of this. Not because of anything. Mira's voice joined, steady this time. You're not broken, Rumi. You're bruised. There's a difference. That was it. That was what made my chest crack all the way open. I leaned forward, crying again. But not in shame this time, just release. Because I wasn't hiding anymore. Because they'd seen the ugliest parts of me and stayed. I felt Mira's hand return to mine, firm and certain, Zoe's arms wrapped tighter around my back. And for the first time, I didn't feel like a mirror held together by tape. I just felt... held. Oh my god. Joline, that was so fucking good! I know I have more to read, but that was so good!
Yeah.
I'm gonna bite my fucking desk. This is so cute. Fuck, whose part is this? Mira's. Okay. Rumi was asleep between us, or at least I thought she was. She curled up small again after the crying slid, facing towards Zoe. Her breathing was steadied. Her eyes hadn't opened in a while, and even though the room was dim, I could see the deep blue of her marks glowing faintly underneath the fabrics of her hoodie. They pulsed like quiet waves. Not calm, not chaotic, just tired. I sat against the headboard, legs crossed, still holding the silence like it was fragile. Zoe shifted beside me, her voice low. Do you think she's okay? I stared at the ceiling for a moment before answering. No, not yet. She nodded. Yeah, me neither. Another pause, long and uneasy, and then Zoe sighed, not dramatic or performative like usual, just exhausted. I didn't know, she whispered. I mean, I knew she was carrying stuff. I knew she got quiet for a reason, but those scars? She didn't finish the sentence, didn't need to. My throat tightened again. I feel like getting hit in the chest. Zoe nodded slowly. I wanted to say something helpful, like, I don't know, you're not alone or you matter, but it felt like every word was too small. They still helped, I said. She looked at me, really looked. And there was something in her eyes I hadn't let myself name before. Not fully, not clearly. It wasn't just worry or guilt or even grief. It was love. The same kind of aching, helpless love I felt pressing deep into my ribs and wrapped around my spine. And suddenly, I couldn't lie to myself anymore. I didn't just love Rumi. I loved Zoe too. She wasn't just loud and impulsive and good at making people laugh when they wanted to cry. She was kind, thoughtful in a quiet way, and when she didn't know what to say, she stayed anyway. Zoe had always stayed. I looked back at Rumi, her violet braid barely peeking out underneath the blanket, her hand curled near her face like a question she was too tired to ask. I don't know how to do this, I admitted. Do what? Zoe whispered. This. I gestured vaguely between the three of us. Feel this much for two people at once? It's like I'm holding something too big in my chest and I'm scared I'll drop it. Zoe's expression softened. Same, she said. We sat there for a while, neither of us needing to fill the space, just breathing, thinking, hurting in the same rhythm. Then Zoe leaned her head slightly against my shoulder, not playfully, not teasing, just close. I'm not asking for answers, she said. Just maybe next time we're both trying to carry it, we do it without dropping each other. My eyes stung. I didn't respond with words. I reached over, laced my fingers with hers.
Can you hear me hitting?
I was hearing you like bang on the mattress. I was trying so hard not to say nublets. I'm sorry. And squeezed once. She squeezed back. And besides us, Rumi finally exhaled deep and steady. Like even in sleep she can feel that she wasn't alone. Not anymore. I'm thinking that next couple of chapters are going to be Mira's trauma. How do we feel about that? Thank you. What do you mean Mira's trauma? Don't do this to me.
Just let them hold each other in contempt. All they went through, just let them be happy.
Alright, last chapter.
Last chapter already?
Yeah.
Damn. Crazy. I took, while you were reading, I went to Tumblr and I was like, damn, let me see my girls. Let me just admire them. I literally, had to, withhold a sigh.
It was really good that like I wasn't like, damn Joline, what's this word? You've been like, let me find the chapter.
Let me find where we're at. Cause I like looking at fan art while we're reading, so I can really visualize them doing stuff.
No, I get it.
2 ads? This is disrespectful now.
I hope it's the fucking 2 for $6 at McDonald's. I've been getting that all day.
2 for 6 what?
I don't know.
2 things?
Yeah, 2 things for $6.
Oh, I don't get that, and I also don't eat McDonald's.
Yeah. I get them all the time on Strategy Wiki when I'm looking up stuff for the playthroughs. I'm like, no, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to shoot for this murder weapon thing. I don't want a 2 for $6. I don't want a nice coffee. Leave me alone.
What was that McDonald's ad you got last time we were reading that it really frustrated you?
It's the same one. It keeps happening. They're like, get something from the $1, $2, or $3 menu at McDonald's, and I'm like, I want.
Fuck you, McDonald's.
I want to read smart.
The mirrors in the practice studio were relentless today. I hated how they caught every hesitation, not just in movement, but my posture, my eyes, and the tension in my shoulders that I hadn't left since I woke up. My long braids swayed against my back with every spin. The 11 strands Mira had braided in, catching the light. Her fingers had been quiet this morning, gentle, focused. She hadn't said much, just pressed the tie into place and offered me a half smile she gives when she's trying to be strong for someone else. But she stood in front of the room, barking counts over the tracks. 5, 6, 7, pop, hold. Her voice was calm, but her eyes were tracking every detail. She didn't miss a thing, especially not when I stumbled on a turn that should have been easy. Rumi, again, she said, not harsh, not soft either. I nodded, adjusted my stance, and tried to push through the exhaustion building in my chest. We had barely 2 weeks until the world tour started. New stage, formations, new dance breaks, new pressure to pretend we weren't falling apart inside. Zoe, to my left, kept smiling too wide. She danced like she always did, full of fire and flair, but I knew her. That bounce in her step, too exaggerated. That laugh after someone tripped, too forced. It was a performance mask. She wore it when she was scared. Mira didn't have that luxury. She kept us sharp, grounded, perfect. Even when I could see the way her jaw tensed every time my mark flared visibly under my sweater. The music stopped suddenly. Water, 3 minutes, Mira said, stepping back and wiping sweat from her forehead. Her voice cracked just barely, and only I noticed. Zoe flopped onto the bench dramatically. Blessings upon our choreographer queen. Mira didn't answer. She turned away, drinking from her water bottle, already scanning the next stat on her clipboard. I stayed standing, pretending to stretch, but really just trying to catch my breath without looking weak. The marks on my shoulder had gone blue pale to deeper indigo. I could feel them before I could see them. Sadness never stayed quiet with me. Mira walked towards me slowly. Rumi, she said low. You're glowing again. I know. I didn't look at her. You're not hiding full extension. Is it your knees or your head? My head, I admitted quietly. Mostly. Mira's gaze softened. The choreographer fading, the friend resurfacing. You tell me if it's too much. That's not quitting. That's protecting your energy. I swallowed. I don't want to slow anyone down. Then let me adjust for you, she said. You don't have to keep forcing strength. You've already got it. I finally looked at her, her eyes flicking to my marks again, just peeking under the collar, then to my braid, where the silk was starting to come loose. I'll redo your braid after this, she added. She added softer, if you want. I nodded, something small and fragile crashing in my chest. Yeah, I'd like that. Behind us, Zoe was watching. She offered me a wink, playful, sweet. Like she knew something I didn't. Like she was reminding me, you're not doing this alone. And in that moment, under 2 bright lights and sore muscles, and hearts that I hadn't that hadn't quite healed, I remembered. We're a team, a group, more than idols. After practice, my legs were noodles. We barely had time to towel off before staff started ushering us out to the rehearsal room and towards the elevator. The bright hallway lights flickered overhead, fluorescent and cool. Someone handed me a honey tea as we walked, probably a vocal coach, and Mira wordlessly took my handbag from my shoulder when she noticed I was dragging. I didn't fight it. I didn't have the energy to. Recording day, Zoe muttered beside me, spitting a lollipop in her mouth. Time to scream into a mic and call it art. You say that like you don't love it, Mira said behind her, arms crossed. Her voice was cool. I heard the exhaustion there, too. I do love it, Zoe replied, but my throat's still recovering from the yelling during choreo. You weren't yelling, I said. You're right, she grinned. I was rapping emotionally. I snorted quietly for a second and it felt normal. Just the three of us. Not bruised hearts or burning nerves. Just idols. Just teammates. But when we walked into the studio, that chill, dimly lit recording space with the glass booth and the flat-back couch, the air shifted again. I felt the pressure settle in my chest, because this is where I had to sound perfect. Not just look strong or dance sharp. Sound flawless. Feel it, deliver it, breathe it. As a lead vocalist, I always recorded first. Everyone would be listening. I stepped into the booth while Zoe plopped on the couch, already scrolling through lyrics on her phone. Mira sat next to her, her hoodie tied to her waist now, her water bottle clenched in her hand like a stress ball. She was watching me again. I adjusted the headphones. The producer gave me a thumbs up from behind the glass. Alright, Rumi. Starting from verse 1. Let's get the first take clean, then we'll play. The instrumental kicked in, slow and layered, a building synth under soft piano chords. Do I have to... I don't think I'll... I don't know what to... I don't know how to do this one. I'm not gonna sing this, of course not.
No, bust it down.
Absolutely the fuck not. Wait, but we'd get copyrighted the fuck out, probably.
What if I played the actual song?
Shoot, I don't know.
Saying the lyrics is not
who's
bad.
listening, just imagine it. I'm just doing that. That's what we're gonna do. Actually, fuck, I gotta read it still. It won't make sense if I don't.
Okay, reading the lyrics is not gonna get me fucking copyrighted. They don't
I was
own
like,
words.
Could you imagine? Somewhere in the next 10 years, someone's gonna try to own words.
Yeah.
I closed my eyes. Nothing but the truth now. Nothing but the proof of what I am. My voice came out softer than I meant it to. Too raw. Too close, but I didn't stop. Because I could feel the weight of it. Not just the song, but everything leading up to now. The sleepless nights, the whispered feelings, the blue that wouldn't fade from my skin. I let myself mean every word. By the time the chorus hit, I opened my eyes, just for a second, and I saw them watching. Zoe was still, no joke, no smile. Mira's eyes were fixed on mine, with critique, but with something deeper. Admiration, or maybe longing. I finished the take. I pulled off the headphones. The producer's voice cracked into the mic. Good, really good. Let's layer it next. I stepped out of the booth, and Mira stood as I passed, brushing a hand against my shoulder, just barely. You sounded like you meant every word, she said. I did, I replied quietly. Zoe stood too, stretching dramatically. Alright, it's our turn to shine. She winked at me. Don't miss me too much while I'm in there. I'll try, I said, and we both smiled. Real ones. Tired ones. As Zoe disappeared into the booth, Mira sat beside me on the couch, close enough that our knees touched, and we listened to Zoe's voice fill the studio, playful but fierce, bold but careful. No! I'm scared! The author's note is I'm building up to the eggs, bear with me!
Why do we need eggs? Why can't they just be happy?
Why can't they just hold hands? And eat their ramen!
Why can't they just go hand in hand?
Ah!
Dude, I feel like I'd hear that blood-curdling scream from here, man.
That's terrible.
Dude, that came from like inside. You're like, I can't do it.
I can't. I'm weak. I can't do eggs.
I thought you love angst.
I don't love angst. I love hurt comfort. There's a difference. It has angst, but I'm still happy at the end.
It'll be like that. I promise.
Yeah, but we have to wait.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, we might get it next.
Sorry, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Forgive me.
We might get it next wheel spin.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. We're just gonna find out. There we go. I love the way that you hyperventilate. It's so fucking funny to me how well you do it.
Thank you.
Alright, so...
I was gonna explain it, but let's spin the wheel.
I want Baluigi and Teru. What would you like, and why is it Polytrix and Baluigi?
Because they're beautifully written and they make me emotional.
Alright, let's see. Teru, please, I need Teru. Please. Fuck!
God, I never remember the plot of this fic.
It's the fucking Jinx and Echo one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. I was like, I remember! Damn it, I wanted Teru!
Wait, just spin it again! Oh my god, Teru!
I highly doubt it's gonna actually land on him. The world's a sick joke!
That is so fucking close! That is...
Again, wow. Papa, again!
You're just gonna spin it until we get Teru, huh?
Oh my god, I can't do this.
No, you gotta up the timer. There's no way, this gotta be rigged. 3 in a row is insane.
How can we get a 4th?
Can we get a number 4? If it's a number 4, I'm gonna stab myself.
How does that even happen? Alright, we're reading the fucking Jinx X Echo. We got this.
Gotcha.
Yeah. God. The world is full of misery and pain. Why are you laughing, huh? Why are you laughing?
I just think, sorry, that's just so silly. I'm so glad we finished Soul to a Game. Wait, did we finish it?
Yeah, we finished it.
Oh, thank God. Let me archive that shit. I don't even need to see that hoe.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless.
You need to save it to, like, the books you can read offline kind of thing on Wattpad.
Oh, no.
Things you can read on airplane mode. Alright, maybe I'll manifest more chef content for me next time.
Poor Sticky.
Yeah.
I gotta archive a lot of these works that we finished, like the Blue Bouquet or the fucking Gin Bop.
Don't remind me of the Gym Bop, alright? I was in the trenches writing that.
I can't believe you. Yeah, I'm sure you were in the trenches.
Yeah. Hey, this is just like, just remember, everyone, never write fanfiction about a Minecraft YouTuber, because something bad is gonna happen to them.
Or they're gonna do something bad to other people, like...
Yeah. Yeah, you either die a hero, or see yourself living long enough to become the villain. Oh, God. Sorry, you mentioning Gym Bop again reminded me of that fuck-ass stream I had with you in it. I love that dream so much.
Is that the one where he was like, nah?
Yeah, that's the one I called you. I was like, oh my god, Joline, I found Gym Bop. He's at this location. I'm scared. And you like, can this wait till morning?
That is so... That pisses me off!
I don't like this skinwalker.
I don't like this bitch! And that bitch is me!
Yeah.
Remove my flesh at once!
Yeah, no, next time I go into a dream that you're in it, I'm gonna make sure I beat you up and be like, are you the real Joline? Tell me something only Joline will know.
That is so funny.
Alright. Joline, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it.
Of course, Spooky.
Yeah, on screen is a playlist of all the other Wattpad book club readings I've done in the past, including with Joline. There's Honey, there's Lego, there's Weirdo, and there's Sage. So if you want to see specific people, there's a whole playlist. So you can determine who read what with me. So
Yes.
also the last one on screen, which is How to Train Your Dragon Astrid lesbian stuff with Lego, is on screen. So if you haven't seen that yet, I would really recommend checking that out. It was a lot of fun.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's hella cool.
I love being lesbian. I know that's a Lego quote right there.
Mm-hmm.
But any final thoughts?
Surprisingly? No. I've said all my thoughts.
Hooray! Alright, well, my name is Phoenix, that was Joline, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!